Hi guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going over what I'm going to be looking at investing in 2026. And this is quite an interesting video for me because I've just sold all my gold. I just sold it all at 5,000 here, and it's still pumping, which is crazy to me. I'm not going to. I'm not going to even bother trying calling the top in this thing, or silver. They're both absolutely skyrocketing, as you guys can all see probably, and have been looking at recently. For you guys who are trading and investing, and yeah, it's been really good for me, and managed to catch some nice moves. Took a swing position here, took some investing positions as well. So it's nice. We're up, 20% from just the start of the year, which is crazy, really, really crazy. So yeah, obviously we can see the commodities have absolutely boomed, but I'm not looking to buy them now. So what else could we be taking advantage of in these current times? Well, the first thing you got to understand is we've got crazy, crazy, crazy like sell America sort of mindset at the moment, where we got this huge bearish dollar, which is fine. It's actually the U.S. economy is doing okay. Trump doesn't mind about the weak dollar, which is interesting. And you can see we've just broken this sort of like upward channel here. If you look at if you're looking at the price action here, we've just broken this upward trend line. So this is causing some sort of sell America sort of mindset, which is understandable. So I'm not really looking at American companies and stuff to be looking at. We've seen the Mag 7, the Mag 6, causing this sort of broadening market. What I mean by broadening market is, things like, if I go to the stocks here, Apple and Nvidia broadening out. They're not really seeing a lot of movement in the market. We're seeing Netflix, Amazon, Tesla, all sort of broadening out in 2025, 2026. Not seeing any like real movement, and 2025. So yeah, same with Amazon. As you can see, yes, we are seeing some pressures up, but we haven't seen these big gains like we were seeing in the start of 2025, 2024, as you can see here. So when we see this broadening market, you've got to sort of pivot and look for other things that you could be looking at. So if we have the mindset about this bearish dollar, then that makes international stocks pretty nice, and could be quite a good opportunity for us to look at. So I will be looking at sort of the international markets, especially. So when we have, like, at the moment we've got the Japanese yen gaining a lot of strength, so Japan exporters, that could be good for them. Financials, you can see things like European industrials and banks doing pretty well when we see this sort of like USD weakness. So yeah, we're seeing an early cycle in the US, which tells me, can we catch on this early movement of the dollar and look for some longs? So of course, like when you, for example, say you want to buy the Japanese yen to the USD dollar, you're actually going to be making a profit if the Japanese yen to the USD dollar goes up. Then you won't make any more with the Japanese yen, but because the USD is weakened, you'll be making more money from that. So that's where you can sort of be looking into international markets, emerging markets internationally, as a way of sort of, so you're looking at defense at the moment. Why defense? Well, quite honestly, like, we're in quite uncertain times and war, so we're seeing a lot of defense companies investing in gold. These defense companies have been looking pretty good, and they've been going up in value quite a lot, just because they've been investing in commodities. So you can kind of pair things together. If you see commodities are doing well, you see a chance with defense being an upcoming sector. It's not really an upcoming sector, it's been around obviously for years, but we are starting to see more companies investing in defense, more governments investing in their defense, because of wars. Things are becoming more uncertain. In more uncertain times, with the Russia war, with the escalations in Iran, Venezuela, Trump talking about Cuba and Colombia, everything's on edge really at the moment. So yeah, people talk about like Argentinian ETFs, looking quite nice. There's lots of different international ETFs you could be looking at. But yeah, I'll be looking at energy as a way of possibly looking at. Um, I'm conscious of trying to stay away from this tech, get investing too heavily in tech at the moment. I'm trying to look at other sectors outside of tech that could be new and growing, and seeing recent growth in these industries. So that's what I'm looking at. I'm trying to stay away from the Mag 6, Mag 7 broadening of the market, and looking outside of that into new industries that are outside tech. Um, Maybe AI beneficiaries beyond the big tech idea. So, um, so yeah, so that's sort of my opinion of what I'm looking for in 2026. You could be looking at maybe doing some hedging as well on a lot of this sort of financial pressure and currency um, diversification, as in looking into currency pairs as good investments. So maybe you're looking at you because of this USD weakness, you actually look at long term, carry trading as a way of, if we see USD interest rates lower and you find a very strong and high interest rate currency, um, then why not look for a carry trade where you get paid an income daily from the weak USD at the moment? So things like AUD USD. We're seeing a very strong AUD at the moment, very, very weak at USD. Maybe this is an investment I want to be looking into. So it has been interesting. I think you could be looking at even currencies to be investing in, like the AUD. To me, looks very good. Um, we see very good figures just investing in ETFs from Australia, investing in ETFs internationally. The lower of the USD dollar will help ETFs and equities internationally, just as in general. So yeah, it's difficult to tell. I don't like doing like stock picks or anything like that. Last year I did well with Google. I've sold all those things now, and I didn't do well on those other things. So I don't like doing stock picks because I don't want people just investing from things that I say. But what the main thing about this video was to just say, like, how can you use this USD pressure to think outside the box, and think about internationally what you could do, and look at strong economies and new sectors to find ideas in the market. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's just a short one. Didn't want to say anything. And by the way, I know everyone's talking about crypto. I'm not really looking to get into crypto at the moment. For me, I see it slightly too weak at the moment. I think that I don't see any real push. It's still telling me that we're really more of a risk-off asset here. We're still in a risk-on time. So we're seeing a lot of consolidation, as you can see on Bitcoin right now. And the same with Ethereum. They all basically move the same. We were reacting from this pretty strong level, but we don't seem to really see that push that I wanted to see. So I'm still staying out of crypto. Not really looking to get any positions. I mean, crypto is a 5-year play. I mean, if you're buying it now, you're looking to hold this for at least 5 years. It just has to be a 5-year play, in my opinion. Anything less, and it's not really worth it. I don't think. We still may see another 1 or 2 years of slow, pushing up here. But I'm sure we'll see another time of this, something like some huge pump up, and we could see Ethereum reach back to the 5,000 level, which is where we created resistance before, and Bitcoin we could. Who knows where Bitcoin could go? I don't like calling it, but yeah, I mean, people say Bitcoin to 1 million. That's definitely a 5-year play if you're looking at that. So yeah, I'm not really in any crypto at the moment. Don't really understand it completely that well. But yeah, international stocks is what I'm really looking at to try and play my hand in, especially like defense and maybe materials, things like that, which I still think have a lot of value in, and governments are wanting it more. So look at new opportunities. There's always opportunities. They always come around when other things leave. I know a lot of people miss the commodity space, but there's always more options every single week, every single month, every single year. So yeah, that's enough of me talking, and I have got a free Discord if you want to join. Links in the description below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.